Thank you, Wendy. 25 degrees right now, and time for us to take a look at your wallet. Open your wallet now. Oh, our wonderful weekly feature with Drew Blazsik from Adrian College, and he's here to talk about money and whatever else is on his mind. Good morning, Drew.
Good morning, Ron and Dave. How you guys doing?
Good. It's good to be with you. We are in the midst of a re-education, right? We have become so comfortable, so at ease with so many things in our own society, economically speaking, that really aren't according to the Catholic Church, according to clear teaching of the Catholic Church.
Yeah, especially when we handle money. I guess we can go more in depth about that, like what is money, and I think people handle it not the way I guess we should. I kind of want to show some data on car sales.
Okay.
It's kind of interesting. In 2019, not too long ago, the average new car sales, $38,000.
$38,000.
The average new car sale today, if you had to guess, is right around $50,000.
Wow.
Oh my!
So
the average.
The average new car sale went up by that much. So it's kind of
33% increase.
Yeah, it's kind of
in 5 years.
And then also the length of the loans, the maturity of the loans went up. It's about 65 months. It did actually a couple of years ago, right after around 2022, went up to around 70 months. So people were taking these massive loans so they can get really the car that they want. And what's interesting about it, the average interest rate is roughly about 8.15% for an auto loan. So if you paid the average new car and you paid for the life of the loan, you're paying about $10,000 on interest.
Wow.
Now, and I think you make a really good point. We didn't go from $38,000 to $50,000 as an average, just out of thin air. It's because people want a particular kind of car. They think that they've got to step up. They want the fancier one. They want this. They want that. And so now the average person is asking for a more luxurious car.
That's a great point. It's not just the inflation that has caused the price to go up. It's that people want a nicer car.
Yeah.
People's taste. It's like an image. It's what represents who I am kind of thing. Now, inflation has gone up too, but not quite there. So what I wanted to encourage people, this is, I think, great advice, is that if you have an old beater, if you have an old car, you should have a separate account saved up, and you should pay yourself a good amount. Like if you have that $50,000 car, it's about 30-something thousand people are loaning. That's about $700 a month you have to pay for these cars. If you paid the whole $50,000 on 8% interest, that's about $900 a month.
Yeah.
So why not pay yourself if you're driving an old car and save money per month? So if you're driving it, pay yourself, have money saved up, and then that would be something less stress. You would have money saved up and a fund ready for an emergency. I know not everyone can do that.
Yeah.
It might be difficult, but if you don't do it now, you're going to have to pay the piper when you have to get the new car with massive amounts of interest.
And I know Rich and Connie Cronin there at Perrysburg Auto Mall have a cash option. Where you can actually pay cash for a car, too.
They do accept cash with arms wide open.
And I'm sure there aren't a lot of people in that position, but as you just described, it's not. They're not in that position because they've not put themselves in that position. The money is going out the door one way or another.
So, but I love your point, because if you pay your car off and just continue driving it, and instead of your car payments have ended, let's just take that amount and put it aside.
And wherever you go, it's smart. You're in the driver's seat if you have cash, because then you can know exactly what you're paying for rather than trying to talk you into payments. And that's what they try to do a lot of places. So
there you go.
All right.
I like it. And look, it's changing our mindset. And really, if we look back at how long ago we started taking loans on things like cars, it's not that long ago. So we're getting back to a mindset that really was in place before we started thinking about taking loans on things we would have never, furniture and all these things that we do now.
And less debt, less stress.
Yeah, absolutely.
You'll be a better father, a better husband, a better all-around good guy.
Amen.
Plus, I'm weeks away from paying off my bread and milk loan.
Yeah, right.
Getting real close.
I just had to take a loan out for eggs.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. Thank you, Drew Blazsik. We appreciate
you,
all your wonderful Catholic advice on faith and finance. We'll be right back here on Morning Offering.